Ladies and gentlemen, I want to begin with a simple thought. Act as if what you do makes a difference. It does. Let me tell you a story. There was once a small fishing village by the sea. Every morning, the villagers would wake up, cast their nets, and bring home food for their families. But one morning, something unusual happened. The tide came in stronger than ever before, washing thousands of starfish onto the shore. The sand glittered with their tiny bodies, stretching as far as the eye could see. By the afternoon, the sun blazed down. Everyone knew what that meant. If the starfish stayed on the sand, they would dry out and die. The villagers shook their heads. "There are too many," they said. "We can't possibly save them. It's useless." But then, a young boy walked onto the beach. Without saying a word, he bent down, picked up one starfish, and gently threw it back into the ocean. Then another, and another. An old fisherman watched and laughed. "Son, don't you see? There are thousands. You'll never make a difference." The boy bent down, picked up another starfish, and tossed it into the waves. He looked at the man and said, "It made a difference to that one." Now pause for a moment. Isn't that what life is about? We often think that unless we change the whole world, our actions don't matter. But the truth is, every action, no matter how small, carries a ripple. The smile you give a stranger, the encouragement you whisper to a friend who wants to give up, the little step you take toward your dream, even when nobody's watching, each one matters. Let's go back to that boy. The fisherman, ashamed, bent down and picked up a starfish too. Then another villager joined, and another. By the evening, the beach was nearly empty. Not because one boy saved them all, but because his small act of courage inspired an entire village to act. That's the power of living as if what you do makes a difference. Because it does. Think about history. Every great movement began not with millions, but with one person who decided, "My actions matter." Rosa Parks refused to give up her seat. Thomas Edison kept experimenting after thousands of failures. A teacher somewhere believed in a child who didn't even believe in themselves. They didn't wait to be powerful. They acted as if they already mattered. And they did. Now I ask you, what is your starfish? What small action can you take today that might look insignificant, but to someone, it could mean everything? Maybe it's making that phone call to mend a broken relationship. Maybe it's writing that first page of the book you've been dreaming of. Maybe it's simply telling someone, "I believe in you." Friends, we are all walking on a beach full of starfish. And while we may not save them all, we can make a difference, one action at a time. So tomorrow, when you wake up, don't wait for the perfect moment. Don't wait until you're rich or famous or powerful. Act as if what you do makes a difference. Because it does. Always. Thank you.